Hi, my name's Mark, one of the pastors here at Trillium. Over the summer, I worked with a couple on a wedding ceremony here at Trillium. One of the songs they chose for their wedding ceremony was Can't Help Falling in Love with You. That song was popularized by Elvis Presley. It's kind of a classic. They used a different cover. It was a beautiful cover of the song. And it just reminded me again just how beautiful the song it is. And when I was listening to it, it just made me feel good. I kept listening to it over and over again. And then I, strangely enough, started singing it in my life. I started singing it in out loud and under my breath. And something amazing happened. It kind of transformed how I saw the world and how I interacted with people and experienced situations in life. Who might I sing this song to? I mean, it's obviously a romantic song, but it seems to me that it could apply to a lot of other situations in life. So of course I sang the song to my wife Sally. I sang it out loud. It kind of made her cringe a bit. I think in part because my Elvis impersonation isn't so good. So I stopped doing the Elvis impersonation and just sang it with my own voice. But it is kind of unnerving for someone to sing to you, I love you, or I can't help falling in love with you. We're not used to that. I noticed that at the church here. A few weeks ago, I was saying to them, how about we put aside the passing of the peace? The peace of Christ be with you. And instead, we went around to each other and just took each other's hand and said, I love you. I can tell you that no one in the congregation took me up on it. It's intimidating. It's hard to do. It's unnerving. So anyway, I sang the song out loud to my wife. I sang it under my breath to my daughter, Elizabeth. It's transformed how I see her too. I've sung the song to my dog, Beth. Beth is a wonderful audience for me because she doesn't judge me. She just laps up the attention. I have this amazing dog that I don't think I've really fully given my heart over to, and it's just opened my heart up to her. I've been singing this song, Can't Help Falling in Love with You, with my camper trailer, my little pop-up trailer. It's an amazing trailer. It's beautifully designed. It's been a great blessing to us on our camping trips. It's something that I realize how much I love. I've given singing my song to my South African cap I bought when I was overseas. It's a one of a kind. I love this cap. I've been singing the song Can't Help Falling in Love with You in a variety of situations with people over the last month or so. And what's amazing? It's transformed my experience. It makes me realize that there's so many ways to love people in life. But it begins always with an opening of our heart to them. We're pulling back judgment and opening our heart to them. I remember years ago having a woman from Milton come out to a beginner's guitar group that we'd had at my past church. A friend of mine and I had started this group. And she'd come all the way from Milton to learn how to play the guitar. And one time after class, she lingered on and she told us that was the first time in decades she's ever been in a church. When she was younger, just newly married, she had a couple of young kids. Her and her husband and her family went to church, but then her husband got mental illness and he started abusing her and the children verbally. And then this strange behavior carried over into physical abuse. And finally, she separated from him. The church she went to, though, did not condone divorce. They had a stigma against it. And they kept trying to encourage her to go back to her husband and reconcile with him. And when she wouldn't do it, they shunned her. And with tears in her eyes, she's telling me, like, at the very moment when her family's breaking apart and when her heart's broken completely, when she needs her church family the most, they turn their back on her and her kids. And it made me realize that in that moment, what she needed to hear was the song of love sung for her by her faith community. How is it in life, especially in the most intimate relationships, we forget to sing the song of love with one another? It's just amazing to me. We forget to sing the song of love often when the person opposite us needs it the most. What I've found is that the gospel can be summarized in that little line, can't help falling in love with you. Take my hand. I can imagine the Lord Jesus saying, take my hand, follow me along the path of love. Open your hearts and your minds to the flow of love through you, and you will experience something that you have never known before. There's a lot of situations in life that will challenge us to sing the song of love. But the great blessing that comes to us, I think, at least for me, is when I sing the song of love in the easy places and especially the hard places, a new vision of life is revealed to me.